Hi guys, welcome to our section how to add fractions, and here we're just gonna do more examples. So let's say that you have this fraction 2/3 plus 5/2. Well, remember, we need to have the same denominator in order to add this fraction. Who is the denominator? Don't forget, the number on the top is the numerator and the number on the bottom is the denominator. So these guys need to be the same number so I can actually add the fraction. So how do I do it? Well, I have a 3 and a 2 here. So I'm going to do a little bit of magic to make these guys the same. So look what I do. Since my goal is to have the same denominator, I'm going to go ahead and multiply this guy by 2 times 3. And this one by 2 times 3. Because look what happens. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. And 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So I will have the same denominator. But whatever I do to the bottom, I need to do it to the top. Because look what I'm doing. I'm literally just multiplying by 1. Because 2 divided by 2 is just 1. And 3 divided by 3 is just 1. So let's go ahead and do the multiplication. So I'm going to have 2 times 2. 2 times 3, 5 times 3, and 2 times 3. And let's see what we get. I'm going to get 4/6 and then 15/6. Since I have the same denominator, I can just add the top, which is 4 plus 15 gives me 19/6. Now, this could be your answer, or you can make this answer into a mixed number. Remember, you keep the same denominator and you find a number very close that when you multiply it by 6 gives you 19. In this case, remember, 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1 will give you the 19/6. Remember, there are more videos about converting fractions into mixed numbers. Let's do another example. Now look what happens. I have a whole number plus a fraction. Well, how do I do this? I'm going to make this 5 the same as 5/1. Look how perfect. Now we can do the little trick we did before. Since I have a 1 and a 7 here, I need the same denominator. Well, the best way is to multiply this guy by 7 and this guy by 1. And look what's going to happen. Remember, whatever I do on the bottom has to be done to the top. So I will have 7 times 5, 7 times 1, 1 times 1, 7 times 1. And look what happens. I have the same denominator and I can finally just add the top. So this is going to be 36/7. If I want to make this into a mixed number, I keep the same denominator and I look for a number close that when I multiply it by 7 gives me 36. So this is going to be 5/17. Finally, the last one. Look here, I have 1/4 plus 3/2. You could do the trick. You could multiply the bottom and the top by 2 and you could multiply this one by 4. However, you will have to simplify again. So look what I'm going to do. Remember, my goal is to have the same denominator. I look at these 2 and I say, but wait a second. If I multiply the bottom by 2, or if I have 2 here, 2 times 2 is going to give me 4. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and multiply the second one by 2 and the first term by 4. Because 1 times 4 is 4 and 2 times 2 is 4. But whatever I do to the bottom has to be done to the top. So now I'm just rewriting my numbers and I get 1/4 plus 6/4. I have the same denominator and this is 7/4. Making this into a mixed number gives me 1/3. And that's it. Thank you so much for doing such an amazing job. Please watch our other videos and also thanks so much for learning.